The 6 o'clock Rock Report. Radio Nova.
Not long now before Black Star Riders released their debut album, 31 years since the last Thin Lizzy album, that being Thunder and Lightning. From Thin Lizzy and Black Star Riders, Scott Gorham and Ricky Warwick are here on Nova's Rock Report. Welcome back to Nova.
Hello.
When this thing finally comes out for you, are you going to be nervous? Are you going to be kind of watching your children? What sort of response they get in the schoolyard? Is that how it's going to be?
There's always a certain amount of nervousness when you start something brand new, especially after you've come off something that is, rather large.
Actually, Marty, I can actually answer that very well. I was telling my 5-year-old daughter about the change, and we were Black Star Riders, and she was asking me why, and I was explaining to her, and she said, "Is Scotty still going to be in the band?" And I said, "Yes, he is." And she went, "Well then, Dad, it's going to be very good."
Oh, that's the first time I've heard that. That's beautiful.
Is this the same daughter that used to kind of test you on Lizzy lyrics when you would drive her to school and stuff like that?
The very same girl.
Okay.
Yep.
Pepper.
She's well clued up on all things Lizzy.
I have to ask this, okay, especially as you're now talking to Ireland. What nationality are you guys going to put on Black Star Riders? What's going to be on the birth cert there?
I think we're just going to go multinational now. It's just, Thin Lizzy, we've always flown tons of different flags on that stage.
Yeah.
Obviously in the very beginning when it was Phil, Eric, and Brian, it was absolutely 100% Irish. But, we still believe that we are Irish. The Irishness is never going to go away from Thin Lizzy, and it kind of carries over into the Black Star Riders also.
Yeah, I can't really avoid it, Marty.
No. It's very obvious, if you don't mind me saying so. I mean, there is so much a throwback to Lizzy in the new stuff. But yes, Thin Lizzy then as a band name, it's retired, isn't it?
No.
Oh.
It's not. We're resting it.
Okay.
We are not stopping completely Thin Lizzy. We will come out and do special Thin Lizzy shows. We'll put together smaller tour runs in different countries. But in saying that, we're always going to be diving back into Black Star Riders as pretty much the main entity.
Bound for Glory, single number 1 from the brand new album. Johnny Wong cementing his place in history.
Johnny Wong keeps trying to get it right.
Scott and Marco came back from the Chinese restaurant in Plymouth. The story is true. Tell us about this fantastic character that owned the restaurant called Johnny Wong, who was a mad Lizzy fan. His favourite song was Southbound. And the line just caught in my head, Johnny Wong keeps trying to get it right. And that was it. That we're at the races with the song there. And it just really went from there. And it was a very quick lyric to write because of that. I knew where I was going with it straight away. And, a big catchy chorus, it's something that sticks in the old head, and it just seemed like the perfect song to stick out as the first single.
The 6 o'clock Rock Report. Radio Nova.
Tonight on our Rock Report, part 2 of my conversation with Ricky and Scott from Black Star Riders. And we started on a story last night about the song Bound for Glory. And this line:
Johnny Wong keeps trying to get it right.
I wanted to know more about Johnny Wong. Scott.
Johnny Wong was about 70, 72 years old, and when he found out that we were in Thin Lizzy, he went ballistic. He's going, "Oh man, Thin Lizzy, man, one of my favorite bands. I got on my CD player in my car. It's Southbound. I love Southbound." I'm thinking, Southbound? Of all the songs, you pick Southbound.
Hey, look, it might surprise you, but one of my favourite Lizzy songs is actually The Sun Goes Down. I absolutely love it.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I like that song too. It's too bad we don't actually play that more often.
I know. Hey, listen, are you guys very, very pleased with this album? I had a listen to the whole thing last night. Blues Ain't Bad, Hoodoo Voodoo. This album is a cracker.
Thank you so much, Marty. Yes, we're extremely proud of this album. As I said to Ricky and a couple of people just a little while ago, this is the first album in ages that I've been able to put it on the CD player, hit track 1, and listen down to all 12 tracks. I haven't been able to do that with an album that I've recorded in many, many years. Usually it's you listen to the first track and you skip over to number 3 and then maybe shove over to number 6 and then 10 and then you're done, But with this one, it really is a first track in, and bang, I'm listening to the whole thing. So I'm extremely proud of this album. I know Ricky is, and I know the rest of the guys are.
And right so. I mean, fantastic writing, Ricky.
Thank you very much. Thanks, man. That means a lot. Thank you.
So, what's next for you guys? Are we going to see you in Ireland this year, do you think?
In the autumn. We start doing the festival run in Europe in June, and then I think we go to Japan and possibly the States, and then we start Europe in October and go pretty much right the way through to Christmas. But I know that there's definitely going to be Irish dates. Of course there is. There has to be.
It would be very rude not to. Favourite song on the album? Scott, what do you got? Favourite song on the album?
Oh, geez. I love Hey Judas. I love Hoodoo Voodoo. What's the
Kingdom of the Lost.
Kingdom of the Lost.
That's very excellent with the uilleann pipes, yeah.
Yeah. There's so many songs. Like I said, when you can listen to a whole album like that, I wait for certain parts in certain songs to come up every time I listen to it. But those are some of my faves.
What about you, Ricky?
Well, King of the Lost has got a great dub playing on it. A guy called Paddy Darcy, who's a great traditional
pipe player,
Irish musician who lives out there in Los Angeles, and he, put his magic on that. That would be one of my favourites. I mean, it changes every day, Marty. And that's the beauty of this album, is that every day I'm sort of listening to it and I'm going, oh wow, that's really doing it for me today. I guess today's song for me, we'll listen to it on the plane earlier on, would be Bloodshot.